What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me. It is your host, LoGames here, back again with another episode of Astroneer. We are now on episode 5 of the series, which is great, wonderful. This episode, I think I want to take care of just a little bit of kind of resources and things, because we are definitely lacking in that department. We only have so many canisters full of, things here and there. It's not a whole complete storage yet. There's a lot more resources I want to get. Unfortunately, though, I am sick. I don't know if you guys can tell by the voice, but yeah, I did catch a bug. Currently not feeling the greatest, so this episode is probably going to be a little more time lapsed. We're just going to gather massive amounts of resources from different planets. Just kind of little montage things here and there. Probably won't do a whole lot of talking. I might pop in here and there, but I figured this is probably the best way I can still get content out to you guys, is just to go take a little bit of time today and gather up some resources. So, without further ado, I think I'm just going to jump right into the resource gathering and grabbing a bunch of stuff here. So a little less talking, more doing. I'm just going to hop right to it here, and we're just gonna go grab a whole bunch of resources, and hopefully you enjoy. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the time-lapse voiceover. So instead of just sitting here and watching this sped up time-lapse of everything I did during this episode and just playing a little bit of music in the background, I figured instead of doing that, we should just have a quick conversation, just kind of get a feel. I want to see what you guys think of future ideas or like things where we can go with this channel. So, as you guys may have picked up, I have moved from posting every Wednesday to Monday and Friday. There was a comment. I had asked a few people. I got a little bit of feedback, but we were thinking we're moving to Mondays and Fridays. So keep a lookout for episodes on Mondays and Fridays. I'm thinking probably around, I'll have each one posted hopefully around 10 a.m. Central Time. So if you're itching for more videos, just keep your eye out Monday, Friday, 10 a.m. Other things that I want to go over, though, real fast while we're sitting here watching is I want to get your idea of, since we are going to 2 days a week, there's other games out there that I kind of want to go over or maybe even make videos on. A few of being which Green Hell, that's a survival-based, I believe you're dropped off in the Amazon, and there's like a story mode to it, but I really haven't played much of that. I've only done a little bit of the survival, just kind of like surviving, in an open world. It's a pretty decent sized map, I think. I haven't really dug too much into it, but it is a pretty fun game and really cool. So if you guys would be interested in seeing any Green Hell, just let me know. Otherwise, we have The Forest. That is another survival based game. Essentially, you're on what is, I would say, an island, and pretty massive island, but you're on an island and there's cannibals out there. And if you haven't looked into The Forest, pretty fun game. I played it quite a bit, actually. I do enjoy it a lot. So if that's something you guys would like to see eventually, put that down in the comments, because The Forest would be a fun one to go over. I did recently just get a game called Be Castled. That one's pretty fun. I did dig around on that a little bit. That's kind of like a top-down city builder, but then each night you're attacked by an enemy force, and it's pretty cool. It's almost like a tower defense city builder. So that one's pretty fun. It's almost like Catan. If anyone out there has ever played Catan, you get tiles and you take up resources and things like that. It's pretty fun. So, but Castle is another option that we have. Other options we got, I have Raft. That one I played quite a while ago. That was a long time ago. That one, you're essentially stranded on a raft in the middle of an ocean, chased by a shark. Super annoying, but it's pretty fun. You can just gather your resources and build up your raft and travel from island to island, and I think that one's a pretty cool one. We could eventually look into that one. That's pretty fun as well. We do have a Grounded. If anyone, that one's a relatively newer one too. That one, you are shrunken in the backyard, and you need to survive and build your fortress, and there's spiders and things like that that come after you. There's been a few updates actually too, which I have not done anything with. Like I said, I haven't touched that game in quite a while. But the updates that I saw on them, there's like flying insects now, like bees and fireflies, and there's an underwater pond area or something like that. So whole lot new has changed to that, and I think it'd be cool to dive back into that one and kind of see all the new updates and things that have changed in that game. But Grounded could be another option. A game called Stranded Deep. Now that one's a single player, so all of these other ones that I mentioned, there is potential for multiplayer. And if you guys would like me to try and collab with some friends or something like that, just let me know, because I mean, I have a few out there that would possibly join in on a few videos here and there. But yeah, Stranded Deep, that one's a single player. That one is kind of like Raft in a sense where you're stranded in a giant sea full of different islands, and you build your house and you survive off whatever you can find and things like that. So Stranded Deep is a pretty cool one. I haven't dug too much into it. I know there's like big bosses that you can fight in that game. There's like a mega shark and a giant octopus, and I think there's like a big eel or something like that. So I mean, that one's kind of cool. Recently I did just start digging back into Black Ops 3 Zombies and a couple of like, you know, custom maps and things like that. So those are pretty fun. And if you guys want to see some of that, maybe I'll throw a few episodes here and there of just random playthroughs of different Zombies maps or different Zombies games or anything fun that might happen. I don't know. So Zombies could be an option too. For all those big RPG players out there, we have Skyrim. I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of Skyrim, doing a couple of series of that or whatever, because I did really enjoy Skyrim back in the day, and I haven't touched it in a very, very long time. So, I mean, I thought Skyrim could be a cool one to switch over to. Some Minecraft play for all the Minecraft community out there. That one, too, if you guys want to see more, you know, co-op, like multiplayer play, I do have, like I said, it's a Realms with a couple of my friends. So, I mean, there's a few people who play on that server. And if you guys want to see more of them or want to see an episode of us playing together, then I could definitely play some Minecraft for you. But another one that I kind of do, and this one, I haven't touched it. It's been all over my YouTube. It's a brand new game. It is blown up. It's absolutely insane. It's called Valheim. And in a sense, what I've gathered from it, like I said, I haven't played it at all. I haven't done anything with it, nor even really looked on YouTube much. You're a Viking, and you're in a purgatory, I believe. I think they send you to purgatory, and you have to defeat these forsaken or fallen creatures. And once you beat each one of them, you slowly work your way to getting into Valhalla, which I think would be a really cool, fun game. I think it's like the pictures that I've seen, it almost looks RuneScape-esque. I never really played. I was never a big RuneScape player. But it kind of looks similar to RuneScape, and I think it looks kind of cool. I mean, I've had a few people tell me, a couple of my buddies, they say that, you know, it's super fun to play and I should get it. So if you guys want to see some Valheim, or if you want me to cover some Valheim, I think that would be a fun one too. Not to spoil anything, but I might just do that one, you know. So those are the games that we could cover in this 2-episode a week type thing. Astroneer probably will never ever leave, just because it has a special place in my heart. Like, I love Astroneer. It's a game where I can just sit and play for hours and just enjoy building or harvesting or whatever have you. I really enjoy it. So I don't think Astroneer will ever go away. So for all those who enjoy this Astroneer Let's Play series, don't worry, it's sticking around. I won't drop it. I was just thinking it more so as, because we're doing 2 episodes a week, to have possibly be able to do other episodes of other games or things like that. So that's kind of where all this is coming from. So out of those 10 games that I just rambled off, down in the comments, out of the 10, tell me which ones you guys would prefer to see. I'll let you jump back into this sped up time lapse. There is a little bit of background music, so if you know, you can enjoy that and just watch. Otherwise, you can skip right to the end of this video and pretty much just see what we all got. But hopefully you all enjoy, and this is your host, LoGames, letting you get back to it. Okay, and after a little bit of base cleanup, I'm back, and I think that's gonna call it for this episode today, folks. I know it wasn't much. Hopefully you still enjoyed. We did get quite a bit of resources here. We did get what is this? This is 34 or 64 nuggets. Well, technically 33 of each, so it's 66. Iron, we got a bunch of titanium. Lithium we had before. A whole lot of aluminum. Some more zinc over here, so that's pretty good. Copper is definitely one thing that we're lacking on, but we can always go get that later. That's not too hard to go find. I did go get a whole bunch of ceramic all printed up there at the clay, and I got that smelted down, so that's in there. We got some carbon. All in all, pretty good run. A whole lot of resources that we got now, which is awesome. Love to see it, love to see it. So we do have 2 extra source canisters. That way we will use them in the future. But yeah, so that'll do it for that. We do have a whole lot more resources now to be able to build a base, which I think we can actually start doing here in the next episode. I think that'd be cool to do. Yeah. What do you think? Oh, definitely not, I guess. Well, let's go for this. Yeah, that's a thumbs up for that for sure. Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode. I know it wasn't much. I apologize for that, but we will be back in the next episode, strong as ever. So thank you all for watching. If you liked it, smash that like button. Let me know. If you really liked it, comment. Share it with a friend too. Let them know that we're out here. We're on episode 5. Going on to episode 6, which is awesome. I think we'll be making some huge leaps and bounds here in the near future. So thank you all for watching. It is your host, LoGames, signing out. See you later.